Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to today's video. My name is Sweet One, and welcome to my channel. This is a brand new channel I got here, and my first video uploaded just right now. Let me know in the comments below how it is. Give it a like, give it a dislike, doesn't matter. I would like some feedback. And welcome. So before I get started with anything right now, I just want to say I got a lot of ideas for my channel. I got a lot of things coming up. I got a lot of things planned. So just a little thing, it's not only gaming I'm gonna put on this channel, it's also gonna be other kinds of videos. And when it comes to gaming as well, it's not only just gonna be first person shooters, it's gonna be other types of games. And of course I'm gonna do some scary games. I love me a good scary game, but I'm gonna wait till I get a camera. I'm still waiting to get a camera, that way you guys can see me scream, jump around or whatever. And also when it comes to gaming, it's not only just going to be Battlefield I'm going to be uploading, it's also going to be uploading other types of first person shooters. And I would like you guys to recommend me some games you guys want me to try out, or any new games are coming up. Hit me up saying, yo Sweet, you know, this game's coming up, you know, you should probably check it out. So for this video, ladies and gents, I want to talk about 5 weapons I use on a daily basis when I play Battlefield 1 that, in my opinion, require a bit of skill. They're not easy guns to use, and when it comes to easy guns, I don't like using easy weapons. To me, it's pretty boring. I know I'm not the only one that's saying this right now. So without further ado, let's just go on ahead and get started. So first weapon I'm about to introduce to you guys is coming from the Assault class and from the Turning Tides DLC, is the M1917 Trench Carbine. So the good thing about this weapon is it's good on damage, it's good on control, and it's good on accuracy. The downside about it is it's not the fastest weapon in the Assault class. It's a semi-automatic compared to the other ones, which are fully automatic. So just right there you kind of see why it's not being used that much. Other players prefer to use the full automatic SMGs. But that's really where the skill comes in. You gotta know how to handle the weapon, you gotta know how you're gonna attack your enemies. When you go head to head against an enemy that's using a fully automatic SMG, you're gonna have a hard time. It's gonna be a bit more difficult since they have the advantage over you. Their weapon shoots faster than you, so you're gonna have to really, you know, outmove them, outflank them. But once you get the hang of the weapon, you pretty much know how to use it, and once you know how to use it, it becomes a really effective weapon. Another reason why I like this weapon is the range on this baby is just awesome. I love the range. Of course, you're not gonna be able to, you know, take out snipers from long distances. I managed to get this assault trooper from far away. I mean, look at him, bro. He thinks he's safe. He thinks he's gonna be able to get behind cover. Nope, sorry, Charlie, ain't gonna happen. But other than that, let's move on to the next weapon. For the next weapon I got for you guys, it's the RSC SMG. Now this weapon just came out not too long ago, and lately I've been loving it. I've been really loving this weapon. I haven't been seeing it that much though. I have been killed by it a few times, but not a lot compared to the other weapons. But I have seen the other weapons that came out with the Apocalypse DLC, like the IMG. I haven't seen that one a lot, but I haven't really seen the RSC that much.
So the RSC happens to have the lowest ammo capacity out of all the SMGs in the Assault class, 8 rounds to be exact. So when it comes to 8 rounds, that means you have to constantly reloading it.
So I think that's the only reason why people aren't using it. But the damage is good. It's got good damage, but the recoil on it's pretty aggressive. So when you're trying to get enemies that are like farther away from you, like to mid-range or close to mid-range, you're gonna have a hard time to stay on them. Close range, it's no problem. Just hit fire and you'll literally melt them away.
So I enjoy destroying other players using automaticals or hell regals with this baby.
Max kills I got with this weapon is 2. I got 2 at least in 1 mag before I had to switch to my sidearm, or before I had to reload. The only thing is that when you're targeting an enemy that's a bit far away from you, you might want to like take it easy, take it slow on your shots, because if you just go full auto on them, you're just gonna miss all your shots and then you have to reload. But other than that, it's a really effective weapon. I think it's fun to use, especially when you so really take your time on the shots, especially when they're a bit farther away. The farther they are, the more time you're gonna need when you're shooting at them. But when they're close, like I said, just do a hip fire or aim for the head, doesn't matter. But other than that, I think it's a really good weapon. I want you guys' opinion on this one. Like I said, it just came out. I have seen other players use it, but I think it deserves a bit more, honestly. Let me know, you guys, in the comments, what you think about this weapon. Like I said, it just came out, so let me know. And for the next weapon I'm bringing to you guys, coming from the meta class, And forgive my mispronunciation here, but I can't pronounce it. It's the Slipsladder 1906. Again, forgive me if I mispronounce it. I'm just gonna call it the 1906. So the 1906 is one of my favorite weapons in the meta class. Every time I use the meta class, I always use this weapon. I hear a trench raider. I'm looking for it. Are you this way? Oh yes, get down. Every time I spawn in as a medic, I always use this weapon. It's one of my main rifles in the meta class, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure there are other players that love to use this rifle, and the reason why it's not being used that much is the ammo capacity. It only carries about 5 rounds, and I think that's the reason why not a lot of players use it. So back in the early days of Battlefield 1, when players started unlocking the rank 10 weapons, this is a rank 10 weapon, and when people started unlocking the 1906, they didn't really like it that much. It got a little hate, the fact that it only has 5 rounds. And you know, when I picked it up and I started using it, I was like, what? Why is everybody complaining about this rifle? It's a beauty. It's a beautiful rifle. It does the job. It's effective. It's accurate. Why is everybody complaining? I don't know why. And other than that, it's a pretty good rifle. I mean, yeah, you gotta constantly reload it. Just the one magazine, I managed to get 2 kills. Right when you run out of ammo with your rifle, you gotta be really fast to switch to your sidearm and finish the job. So when it comes to shooting enemies at long range, just take your time, be on point, you know, make sure that your shots are constant on the same target. Ha, look at this guy right here, reviving a teammate in front of enemy fire. That's a new move right there, brother. That's a new move right there. To me, I love it. It's one of my favorite rifles. I actually make this gun look good, and I'm pretty sure other players who love this rifle as well, you guys enjoy it. You know what I'm talking about. But that's all I have for the 1906. Let me know in the comments if anyone uses this rifle, and let's move on to the next one. Also coming from the meta class and coming from the Russian DLC is the General Liu. I'm gonna call it General for short. So when I'm not using the 1906, I'm usually using the General. It's another great weapon. It's kind of like the same thing as the 1906. The only difference is that it's got a bit more accuracy. It's got 1 more round instead of 5. It's actually 6. Oh my god, I didn't know how this guy didn't see me. I was literally right crawling next to him. Peekaboo! You gotta appreciate those little moments you get in Battlefield 1, man. That's what that's what really makes this game fun. The only thing is that on the recoil on this one, it does kick a bit harder than the 1906. This is another weapon I hardly see in battle. I can't remember if I have been killed by it or if I've seen my teammates use it. Just like the 1906, you gotta take your time with the long shots. You can shoot fast when they're close range. I understand why people don't like using the rifles that have the low ammo capacity because of the constant reloading. Honestly, I think that's where the challenge is at. You gotta really keep an eye on your ammo levels. So if you're used to using the 1906, go ahead and pick up the General. It's gonna kick a bit more than 1906, but you do get an extra round. You do get a bit more accuracy. It's just that recoil you gotta really take care of. But other than that, this rifle, like I said, I enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoy it, if those of you who do use it. So that's all I have for today about the General. Let's move on to the last and final weapon on this list. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Carcano M91 carbine. Now there's another great weapon I enjoy using. I don't really usually play the scout class, but when I do, I usually use this weapon. And of course other weapons that are infantry or carbine rifles, but mainly I mostly use the Carcano ever since I unlocked it. Now I hardly see the Carcano being used in battle, but I'm pretty sure there are a few players that use the scout class that do use this weapon. Me myself, I'm not much of a scout myself, but when I do use the scout, I do use the Carcano. The little thing about me, I'm not one to use rifles that use scopes. I prefer using the rifles that have either the dot sight or the iron sights. Now there's nothing wrong for those who actually use the snipers with scopes on them. That's up to you, man. Whatever you like using, that's totally up to you. Now of course the downside about this rifle is it doesn't do 100 damage. So I'm guessing that's the reason why a lot of players that use the scout class don't really use the Carcano. Again, if you use the Kokarno, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know those who actually do use it. But the one thing I like about this rifle is the rate of fire. So I mean, yeah, even though it doesn't do 100 damage, that doesn't mean it's a weak ass rifle. You could take out an enemy with 2 shots to the body, and at long distance, as long as you stay within your sweet spot, 1 shot to the head should easily take 1 out. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, those are all the weapons I have for this video. Please leave me your comments down below. What do you guys think? Again, these are weapons based on my opinion. Also, write down in the comments below which weapons you guys think also require a bit of skill. I know I left out the support class, and I leave that class for you guys to pick out some weapons there. Also, write in the comments down below which weapons do you think are the easiest. I will be making a video about 5 or 10 easy weapons in Battlefield 1. Again, thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and please share this video. I would like to get more people involved in making these lists and getting more players' opinions in Battlefield. Also, again, let me know which games you guys would like me to play. Whether it's games that are already out or games that are coming in, let me know. Right now, I'm currently playing on PS4, and I do have a PC. I do have a Steam account, so if there's any games on Steam you guys would like me to try out, I don't mind getting them. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios!